Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, May 14. The Jamaica Public Service Company has complied with a directive from the Office of Utilities Regulation (OUR) to stop restricting power to communities where electricity theft is rampant. Earlier this week, JPS reduced the number of hours that power was supplied to select communities in Kingston, St. Andrew and St. Catherine because the majority of persons in those areas were stealing electricity. But the OUR told the company on Wednesday to immediately cease and desist, saying the practice breached its all-island electric license, its standard terms and conditions of service, and the Public Utilities Protection Act. Energy State Minister Julian Robinson also met with JPS on Tuesday, informing the company that the power-cutting policy was unjust and that other alternatives should be examined to reduce electricity theft.
As a 20% shareholder in the JPS, the government of Jamaica is determined to pursue all possible options and avenues to ensure that this practice is discontinued. The government remains committed to continuing the dialogue with JPS to reduce electricity theft and to bring equilibrium to our electricity sector.
Mr. Robinson also told Parliament that Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller had scheduled a meeting with JPS for Wednesday to discuss the issue. In its directive to the JPS, the OUR had warned that if the company failed to resume full service, it would be liable for prosecution under Section 9 of the OUR Act. In other news, murders have declined by 8% between January 1 and May 10 this year, and down 44% when compared to the same period 5 years ago. National Security Minister Peter Bunting gave the update Tuesday during his sectoral presentation to Parliament. He added that accusatory crimes were down 14% when compared to last year, and down by over 30% when compared to the corresponding period 5 years ago.
Shootings are flat year on year. But again, if we look at the trend over a 5-year period, shootings will be down 36%. In fact, serious and violent crimes, 2014 versus 2013 are down 11%, and over the 5-year period are down 33% collectively.
In the meantime, the National Security Minister said the completed merger of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Island Special Constabulary Force would help to improve overall safety and security. Due to the increase in JCF's personnel, he said a fourth portfolio would be added to the National Security Ministry, the Security Services Portfolio. The unit, to be headed by a Deputy Commissioner of Police, will incorporate the Marine and Canine divisions of the JCF and will be responsible for VIP protection.
As well as securing critical facilities such as Parliament, King's House, Jamaica House, the courts, ports and airports, and other critical infrastructure, including, for example, facilities to do with the logistics hub.
Health professionals are being assured that monies deducted from their salaries will be paid over to the respective institutions. Recent reports have revealed that the salary deductions of some health personnel have not been paid over to the relevant agencies to meet their financial obligations.
I have been in touch with the Ministry of Finance. I'm in touch with Minister Daly and also Minister Phillips to see how quickly we can resolve those issues. I have met with the chairman and RDs and all the top persons in the region. It could have been 2 Fridays ago. I have read the Riot Act as it relates to persons' statutory deductions, which is a part of your pay and therefore ought not to be tampered with.
The Health Minister was speaking at the launch of National Nurses Week, which is being celebrated from July 13 to 19. Dr. Ferguson congratulated the nurses on the wonderful job they've been doing under difficult circumstances. The development of a national cancer registry took another significant step recently. The Pan American Health Organization recently gave the registry a server and computer tablets costing $2 million. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says the donation will go a far way in ensuring that correct and timely data is captured for the entire island.
They are of tremendous importance, and we have seen it demonstrated. I am fully on board. We are going to make the difference with cancer.
The National Cancer Registry has been established to assess the burden of cancer as well as to track and monitor the epidemic. And finally, the United Nations, through its resident coordinator in Jamaica, has pledged its continued support for Vision 2030 Jamaica, the island's first long-term development plan.
On behalf of the United Nations system in Jamaica, I reiterate a commitment to continue to collaborate with the government and people of Jamaica and contribute towards achieving the Vision 2030 Jamaica.
Dr. Arun Kashyap was speaking during Wednesday's launch of the Caribbean chapter of the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.